You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, B&B fans. I have got your weekly spoilers from Monday, July 29th, all the way through Friday, August 2nd. We have got big stuff happening as Hope takes the opportunity to mock Steffy, and we're going to meet the new Will Spencer, but his introduction is not going to be very smooth at all. There's a lot to talk about. I'm so excited to tell you guys all about these spoilers. Please click subscribe if you haven't. Now let's talk about Monday, July 29th, 2024, season 37. Episode 216. Zende Forster scores a big win for his work on the revamped Brooke's bedroom line. Now, his Hope for the Future stuff wasn't good, but he seems to maybe have more of a knack with this line. I do think it's a little weird. We're going to have more photo shoot stuff. Brooke's on the bed. She's in the lingerie. That'd be fine if it was any other photographer, but it's Zende Forster. It's somebody related to Ridge taking picture of Ridge's fiancé, former, and I assume future wife in her undies on a bed. It's weird. It feels like it should be somebody who's not a family member. That's what's bothering me about this now. It's just, it feels like it would be uncomfortable. That would be like, you know, your aunt having a boudoir photo shoot and her nephew coming over to do the pictures. It'd just be weird, right? Anyway, Brooke Logan demands that Hope stop fixating on Finn. That happens again on Monday, and this will be what, the 22nd time that Brooke has told Hope to get her mind and other body parts off of this obsession with Finn. He belongs to Steffy, and Hope always says every time, yeah, Mom, I hear you. I'm not going to do anything. And then in the next breath, she's like, but, you know, he's not appreciated. Steffy doesn't know what she has. He deserves somebody who's not going to push him around. He deserves somebody better than Steffy. Obviously, she's thinking herself, but Hope is not going to stop this. Not at all. No matter what Brooke says, that is what I believe we're seeing. Katie Logan goes too far while she's trying to expose Poppy Nozawa. Now, all of us watching, of course, know that Poppy is up to something and there is something going on. So to us, Katie, it seems justified, but without that information that all the viewers have, Katie just seems like a crazy ex-wife stalking and trying to make her ex-husband's new girlfriend very uncomfortable. Katie is going to dig something up, but she could be in danger if she doesn't watch her back. We'll see how that goes. Tuesday, July 30th, 2024, season 37. Episode 217. Steffy makes some kind of misstep and Hope Logan is just thrilled. So thrilled that she's gloating. It's got to be something to do with the Brooke's bedroom line. You know, maybe Ridge gets upset with her over something. And, you know, she's been making a lot of snarky comments about when they pulled the bed out of storage. She was like old and outdated, kind of like the model. She's been saying all this snarky stuff. Maybe Ridge is going to lay into her. We'll see. But it's not related to the travel plans. Those things go awry later this week. Poppy finally confesses a secret she's been keeping from Bill. There's a scene from this in the promo, and I'm going to talk to you about the promo towards the end of this video. But she does finally come clean, in part where she says Tom was claiming to be Luna's dad. I think she's trying to head off anything that Katie could come say to Bill, like, oh, well, did you know, that he was at that music festival, yada, yada. I'm sorry, being at a music festival the size of Woodstock and there being a performer there and then they later end up at the same town as you and die, that does not in any way implicate them in a pregnancy, but, this is Katie and it's bad writing. So Ridge and Brooke head over to the airport to go to Monte Carlo for the big fashion event and for the public debut of Brooke's bedroom. And Tom Arnold makes his debut as Captain Deuce Stevens, the brand new pilot for the Forster private jet. Wednesday, July 31st, 2024, episode 218 of season 37. We are going to have Captain Deuce Stevens hassling Steffy. It's not even really hassling her, although that's the way the spoiler reads. because she has forgotten her passport. It's an international flight. You're not allowed to get on the plane without your passport. She's tearing through her handbag, her briefcase, her other luggage. She's trying to find it, and she just can't, and she's throwing everything out, and Captain Deuce is looking through her negligibles, her little, lingerie that she's throwing out of her bags as she's doing it. This is supposed to be a moment of levity and humor in the midst of all this drama. I'm looking forward to seeing Tom Arnold. Bill and Poppy's serious talk continues. And then on Thursday, August 1st, 2024, which is season 37, episode 219. Will Spencer is back in town. He's gotten a little bit of a Soros. It is Crew Morrow playing the role. He is the son of Josh Morrow from Young and the Restless. His dad plays Nick Newman over there and has for 30 years. And this kid could be his dad's doppelganger. You definitely know what Crew is going to look like when he is a full, in his 40s grown man, because Josh Morrow is so cute. The spoilers say Will and Bill do not have a happy father-son reunion, and that's because Will comes back to LA unexpectedly, and I believe he's going to walk in on his dad in the bedroom with his new gal pal. Meanwhile, Luna goes on the offensive and she lays into Katie for targeting her mother with accusations she feels are spurious. And Hope is pleased that Steffi suffered some bad luck, obviously this passport situation, but then Steffi shuts her down. I'm sure that Hope is glad that Steffi didn't get to go, which means that her mom will get to enjoy a romantic time away with Ridge and won't have to deal with Steffi's snark. But I'm interested to see exactly how Steffi shuts up her former stepsister, Hope. Friday, August 2nd, 2024, episode 220 of the current season. Brooke and Ridge are enjoying their time in Monte Carlo, all alone as a couple, sightseeing. Remember, Steffi was so excited, saying it was going to be her father-daughter time with Ridge, and then she was complaining that Brooke was tagging along. And then guess what? Maybe karma bit Steffi because she didn't find her passport. It would be kind of interesting if it turned up at the office and Hope just stuck it in a drawer. We'll see where that passport is. I wonder if we will find out. Meanwhile, Luna finds something shocking in her mother's apartment. I wonder if it is Tom Starr's backpack, which includes letters between him and Poppy. Also, Finn finds himself stuck in a very awkward position between Steffi and Hope. So in the promo for the week ahead, there's some new stuff that's coming out. I'll tell you about that real quick. The first part of it, Steffi's upset when she can't find her passport to get on the jet. We talked about that. That's happening midweek. Ridge and Brooke canoodling on the plane. That should be happening on Tuesday. Katie tells RJ she doesn't trust Poppy. I don't have a specific date for that spoiler, but for all of you who were hoping they weren't going to be seeing RJ again, you are. He is back this week. And we have in the promo also a tearful Poppy telling Bill that Tom claimed he was Luna's dad. I think she's going to make it out to be some kind of blackmail situation or something. We'll see. And then as Bill and Poppy are getting intimate, someone walks into the bedroom and she screams, and they just show like a foot, and it's like a foot in a sneaker. And I think the implication is supposed to be, oh, maybe it's the person, who killed Tom and Hollis the bartender, but it's just Bill's son walking in on them. #awkward. Those are all of our spoilers. Please drop your comments for what you're excited to see. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe if you have not, and be sure and come back soon.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.